One day, Jesus told a story to teach us about love, forgiveness, and the kindness of God. It's a story about a father and his two sons, one who strayed far away and the other who stayed by his side. A father had two sons. The younger son was restless, eager to go out into the world and make his own way. He approached his father and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance. I want to leave and find my own path." Though it saddened the father, he gave his son what he asked for, and the son set off to a faraway land. The young son lived recklessly, spending all his money on wild living. But soon, a famine struck the land, and the son found himself in need. He had nothing left. He was hungry and desperate, so he took a job feeding pigs, but still, no one gave him anything to eat. One day he thought to himself, "How many of my father's servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death? I will go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.'" So the son began his journey home, thinking he would never be worthy to return as a son. But as he walked, the father saw him from a distance, and without hesitation, the father ran to him, embraced him, and said, "My son, you were lost, but now you are found. Welcome home." With great joy, the father ordered that the best robe be brought for his son, a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet. "Let's have a feast and celebrate," he said, "for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Meanwhile, the older son, who had stayed by his father's side and worked hard, heard the sounds of celebration. He was angry and refused to go inside. The father went out to him and asked, "Why are you upset?" The older son said, "All these years, I've been working like a slave for you, and you never threw a feast for me. But when this son of yours returns after wasting everything, you kill the fattened calf for him." The father replied, "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." This story shows us the great love and forgiveness of God. No matter how far we stray or how badly we've messed up, God is always ready to welcome us back with open arms. His love is unconditional, and He celebrates when we come back to Him. Just like the father in the parable, God is always waiting for us to return home. He loves us no matter what.